Good morning. Welcome to the Weathers Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn. This is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I don't think we are going live this Wednesday. I think we have a work event on Wednesday evening. So...
depending on how long it lasts.
Depending on how long it lasts.
I mean,
we may or may not.
Pop in, pop out.
It could just be a pop in, pop out, but I don't know. We'll keep you updated. Joyce is here. Says good morning, my amazing wife, fam, and fantabulous fine weathers. Hi, Joyce.
Good morning.
What's here? Says good morning, weathers and weathers chaser. It's foggy morning, but the sun's trying to break through. We should have a beautiful day with no drama.
That's what.
Except for the llama. I love that. He is the drama llama. Save the
you.
Drama for your llama. You know what I'm talking about? No? Okay. Gigi's here. Says, good morning, weathers. What's the forecast? It is sunny and it's finna get up into the mid 60s today. So it's cool right now. But this afternoon, finna be lit. Yeah, absolutely.
That's kind of what you love, though.
Yes, I do. I do love the sunny and 60s.
Weather.
Yeah. And the sun.
And
the sun. Yeah, so the title of today's video is Take the Drama Out of It. And this just goes to like, I've been listening to a podcast called Burn Fat with Your Brain by Maggie Sterling. And her whole thing is just like the mindset of what it takes to accomplish your goals, and how a majority of the things that happen in our lives are just stories that we tell ourselves, and it's not real. Like, we're giving things value. The only reason something has value is because you give it value, right?
Well, the only everything in life.
Exactly, right? But we don't feel that
money on that.
We don't necessarily feel that about our weight loss journey, because we just feel like it's happening to us. Like, why am I not being rewarded with lower weight if I'm doing all this stuff? It's not fair. Blah, blah, blah. Like, why does everybody else get to eat this way and I don't? No, just stop. Literally, just stop. So today it made me think about that, because I stepped on the scale this morning. So if you guys don't remember, I'm going back to daily weigh-ins. I've weighed the exact same amount for 4 days in a row, like to the ounce, right? And I'm really, really close to getting back to the lowest recorded weight of this year. Because once again, I hit the low recorded weight, and then like in true Autumn fashion, I'm like, woo, that means I can like loosen my belt. And then of course, between going out of town for work, between the things that they bring to work. So I've really been locked in the last couple weeks, and I'm getting really low or close to my lowest recorded weight. But I've been the same weight for 4 days. And so like part of me, I stepped on the scale, I weighed myself, I saw the weight, and like I started to tell this story like, you're just testing me, but it's okay because I'm stronger and I'm gonna break through, and the reward is on the other side. And then I was just like,
look at you.
Girl, stop being so dramatic. Like, the scale literally does not know that it's showing you the same weight that it showed yesterday. It doesn't know. Like, you're the one like personifying the scale, being like, oh, it's just a test and I'm gonna pass. Like, no, the scale
needs to be dominated.
Like you're like the scale is just displaying a value, right?
That scale.
I was the one that's like, this is a hardship that I'm gonna triumph over. No, girl, it's just a number, you know, like. Were you going to change what you did today regardless of what number you saw? No, it really doesn't matter. Like, this is just feedback and data that I'm recording, you know? And so that's where I just wanted to talk about, like, just take the drama out of it. Take the stories out of it.
So old you would have probably said that you're like plateauing.
Yeah.
And like
for 4 days.
You need to do something different to shake that up.
Exactly.
Like something's happening if you're not consistently ding.
Or old me would have gone two ways. If I was in a bad place, if I was in a mentally bad place, I would have been like, well, what's the point of doing any of this if I'm just going to stay the same weight for 4 days? Like, screw it. Give me the Oreos, right? If I was in a strong mental place, I would have done what I said earlier, was like, it's okay. I know you're trying to bring me down, but I'm locked in. There's nothing you can do. Like, I would have gotten like over defensive about pushing through. Now I'm in a place where I'm just like, neither of those are. Both of those can be true if that's what I want to tell myself, but neither of those are actually true. The scale, it's just a feedback machine. Like,
also remember alternate day fasting. You also like probably cut something out.
I would have been like, oh, that's okay because today's a fasting day where I'm not going to eat nothing. So tomorrow's definitely going to show. Like, stop. Just quit it. Just quit.
I remember those days.
Yeah. So it's just quit. So that's what I've been doing. B16's here. It says, good morning. We have snow on the ground. Ooh, girl. Yay. No. Hi, Scott Sophia. No. Dash Penny's here. Hi, Penny. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Teal's here. Says, good morning. Brianna's here. Says, happy Sunday.
The gang's all here.
B16 said, welcome to Autumn's TED Talk. I really need to work on my mindset. Yeah, so morning, Susan already knows. Morning, I'm not going to go too much into this, but like, this is basically what I'm going to be talking about at the low carb cruise. Like, it's just stop.
If you don't know,
dramatizing. Just stop. Like, everything that's happening it stems from what you think, right? Yes. And so you have to start.
The mental game is very big. And
Mary T says, good morning, all. Mary T said the scale is the devil. We all know it. And see, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to respectfully disagree. Like, the scale, like, I just feel like there's something in human nature that, like, we have to have a villain, right? We have to have we have to be the protagonist and something needs to be the antagonist trying to pull us down. And like the human story is to want to overcome adversity, right? It's literally a feedback machine. It has no soul. It has no intentions whatsoever. The scale is pieces of metal and glass and electricity and a battery. That's all it is. Everything else that we believe about the scale is simply a story that we're telling ourselves. Like, and so here's the thing. If it is helpful for you to tell yourself that the scale is the devil and that like, it's okay, I'm going to overcome you. Like, because see, that can make you feel strong and empowered. Yeah. And when you feel strong and empowered, you take strong and empowered actions like persevering, like staying locked in. That's okay. That's helpful. That's a helpful story to be able to tell yourself, right? But you could just as easily tell yourself, the scale hates me. This is all pointless. Why am I even doing any of this? And then that could drive very different actions. Nothing actually changed. It's just how you see what's happening here, you know? And so that is what I want.
Well, other than the extremes.
That's what I want to posit.
Other than the extremes, like severe obesity and stuff like that. Like, there are measurable definitions of, health. But with that being said, I'm a firm believer in the scale is only a snapshot of that one exact moment in time.
And it's just, and once again, unless you have a scale that weighs your body composition, the actual full number does not mean anything.
Well, I'm saying it might not be the devil, but I don't know if it's on the side of good either.
But it's not. It's not a good thing or a bad thing. Tis a thing.
Yes. Yeah. That's what it's
completely
power.
Neutral. Exactly.
Well, if that's the case, then we need to dive into like advertisements in the 70s and in the 80s when they knew.
They just straight up lied.
Well, when they had the data.
Mom's here. Just made it. Screw it. Happy Sunday, Autumn, Richard the White Fam. Hi, Mom.
With candy and colors and commercials.
Joyce said, I decided to weigh in once a week, but I have a pair of pants that I will try on in a couple of weeks at a time to see if the inches are coming off.
Oh, wow.
This is good. If this makes you feel like powerful. But also, I was scrolling through Facebook and I follow Sean T, the creator of Insanity. And so one thing, he had a post that also really spoke to me. It is just like, your clothes are supposed to fit you. You're not supposed to fit into your clothes, right? So it's not like, if you just buy this pair of pants and this dress, I should be able to fit into that. That's not how the relationship works. You have a body, whatever you choose should fit on your body. Like, that's you're the constant. Your clothes aren't the constant, and it's up to you to figure out how to get in there. It's up to your clothes to fit on your body.
I think it's a case-by-case basis again.
That's what I'm just saying.
I think the difference is if they were your old pants that you want to re-put on. But if you went to the store and bought some idea, like, I want to one day put these pants on. I don't necessarily agree, because that was my problem. I had these size 14s and 12s for so long, and I'm like, I'm going to get back into those. And I would never wear them, or B, I would put them on and I would they would be just so uncomfortable and I'd be spilling out of them. And I'm like, you know what? I need to go buy a larger pair of pants. I just need to. Guess what? My name's Autumn. I'll wear a size 16. Who cares? They're just clothes, and so that is what I had to realize. And a lot of people see
buying a larger pair of pants is like giving up, or like, oh no, you're allowing yourself to just go. That's not the case. Here's another way I liken it to. Say that you break your leg and you need a cast and crutches. Just because you use crutches, people aren't like, oh no, you're allowing your leg to be broken forever. You're allowing your leg, like, no, we recognize that crutches are a short-term tool to provide supplemental strength while you rebuild your strength, right? To me,
those are pants.
My size 16 pants are just a temporary tool that I am using to support myself until I'm, back on track. But I'm not going to be like, oh, you've given up. You just, like, because once again, wearing smaller clothes, wearing clothes that don't fit, that could actually end up doing more damage in terms of my self-esteem, in terms of my body, my ability to move. Like, no, that's where I am. But
it's about levels of where you're at mentally.
Exactly. It's about where you are mentally.
Some people need a little bit more reinforcement.
Or they want that reinforcement. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, I'm just offering different ways to think about it. That's all I'm doing. If they're like, no, that doesn't work for me, cool. But I'm just offering different ways to think about it.
I see what you're thinking. I see where you're going with it.
So
I firmly believe that the mental aspect of it all is severely not talked about.
Penny says, my scale tells me my percentage of hydration, body fat, and bone weight. Yeah, on top of the weight. Those numbers are encouraging. Exactly, right?
Well, you definitely are a data person.
Yes, I am a data person. And so
which puts you in a unique road here.
Yeah.
It's an odd little road. All the data in front of you.
Brian says, great morning, y'all. A tool is a tool. So don't be a tool. Hope everyone is having the best of day. So glad to catch you live again. It's been a bit. I'm happy to see you. Tip of the cap. To which Brian also says, not entirely convinced my scale does not have a personality. Exactly. It had the audacity to ask if it's really you when I got on after a year more.
I wouldn't absolve it
AI
completely.
these days. Exactly. You're not the person that weighed that much. Yeah. Joe Race here says, good morning. Yeah, B16 said, I need new jeans. I was walking around the grocery store on Friday between appointments and they were falling down. Yeah, see, that's also another, that's another maybe good problem to have too, Well,
I do think I think what you were getting at is also wear what fits you. Like, don't worry about the ideal.
Brian said new jeans or a better belt. Exactly. You're right. I haven't found anything.
Yeah, we kind of get this idea that we want to be that ideal person exactly at this moment when we're all striving to be that way. So
so Brianna says feeling uncomfortable in tight clothes makes me feel worse than wearing a slightly bigger size. I'm much more confident in clothes that fit and I feel good in. Exactly.
And again, for me, it's about I think it's about just design. It's about design flair. It's like you can look good in anything if you got.
And that's the same, and that's also when I realized I needed to buy larger pants, I was like, you know what? These medium tees just aren't doing it anymore. I think I should wear a large. And I was just like, oh no, I can't go up inside. It's a large. It's a large. Just wear the shirt. You not wanting to wear a shirt with a different letter in the tag has nothing to do with the shirt itself.
Definitely mental.
And that's what I'm saying. Even if you have to go from a 3X back to a 4X, it doesn't matter. Just wear what you need to wear.
People underestimate how fitting clothes actually look really great on you than either tight or loose clothes. Whatever your size is, just wear something that fits you perfectly. Yeah. And that will actually look a lot better than the opposite.
That'll be the best notion. Yeah, that'll be the best thing that you can
It's one of those things that you don't even think about, but because it's so psychological, so deep in our mind.
D's here. Good morning, good letters at work, fam. Happy Sunday. Hi.
Or super loose. Super baggy.
Mom said, Brianna, I agree. Tight clothes make me feel larger and more uncomfortable. Exactly. Yeah, you just feel like you're too big for your clothes, but your clothes are just too small for your body. Like your body is the standard.
And I would add, sometimes because we're all different proportions, like you, for example, you can't buy your pants at a regular off the rack place. Like you have to go specifically. Because you can't. So some of us don't. Like for me, I can't wear any hats I ever see at any store. Yeah. Because my hair, well, of course the hair now, but when my hair was
baby got a large dome.
Yeah, it was just so round at the top that I was like, all the cute little hats. I was like, no, there's no point even trying them on. But there are places now.
I feel the same. I got a big head too, so I normally can't wear hats.
I just call it too much knowledge up there. That's what my shirt is. Too much knowledge.
My head's so big because of all the knowledge.
Up there.
No. Dory said, I just want to fit into the clothes I have in my closet, mostly because I don't want to spend more money. Yes, I also agree with that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, I agree, right? Like, because most of my clothes are a certain size.
Yes.
But I bought like 1 or 2 more pieces to like a larger size to wear in the meantime, right? Because once again, I recognize that it is my intention for this stage of my body to be temporary, right? But it's not this driving force of I've got to get back in those clothes, you know? It's just a matter of I don't want to spend money on
because clothes is expensive as crap.
That I don't intend to be wearing for a long time.
Exactly.
But right this second, I do need those clothes.
Well, I was gonna say it's great to have fitting clothes. We ain't gotta have like a fitting closet.
You know
what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Don't buy 38 outfits.
Yeah, just because you need a couple of larger pair of pants,
just
that
one
doesn't
nice
mean you need to redo your entire
wardrobe. 1 or 2 nice shirts.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
That's better by 120 at the most.
And if our clothes fit, we move better too, and are more willing to get the extra step. Exactly, or visit fun places that require walking. Exactly.
And of course, what we're saying is just about being in reality. Like, just be in the now. Be in the aware now. Like, we ain't talking about what we gonna be and what we were. We're talking about where we are now.
Where you are right now. And another thing I was telling Susan, a lot of people spend so much time fighting against reality, like wishing that what is actually real wasn't. Oh man, I wish I didn't have to wear size 16. I wish I was back into a medium. Why can't I be back? None of that literally matters. What matters right now is you wear a large and you wear size 16. Just buy the clothes until that is no longer your reality. But wishing away, thinking it's not fair that I wear these or I shouldn't have to wear these, that does not help you mentally at all. Like, so Mary T said, clothes must fit in the story. Been buying stuff online for the cruise. So often they say order your regular size. Mine is medium, but I've had to return a few things for a large. It fits all good. Yeah. Here's another thing.
That's smart.
I've had to really, anytime you order clothes online, I'm ordering a 2X, and I'm just like, that's nuts. Like, if I thought like a 2X in real life, but online sizing is crazy. Like, normally I wear larges, I wear extra large bottom, but anytime I order a thing online, I automatically go big. And there used to be a part of me that was like, man, I can't believe I have to order this large. They're just clothes. That's how you know that sizing is arbitrary. That like you can the tag can say one thing, but the amount of material and measurements can be completely different across different types of clothes.
Even as a guy, a large, depending on who makes the shirt, larges fit differently.
Exactly.
Like, every clothes manufacturer don't have the same screen set, the same print layout.
Yeah.
So everybody's sizes are different.
Yeah.
That
said, my medium shirt is getting tight, especially in the arm, not because of the muscles, the muscular, but these I gained fluff in my thighs and arms first. I get it all in my stomach. So that's another thing. Like, if I wear, because right now this shirt is a size large right now. Like,
take the hoodie off. Are you cold still?
Yes, I'm cold.
Lord.
Okay, so whenever I put on a shirt, it always is going to have room right here, because my weight is never right here. It's all right here. So I could probably wear a size medium from here up, but it's so tight. It's so tight for right here that I just need a large, right? And so this is where I always gain weight first. This is where I always lose it last. This is, like I said, this is what always kept me, even when I weighed 160 pounds, this is the reason I still wore a size 14. Like, it will always be here. And I've had to just realize, stop wishing against reality. Stop wishing, I wish I didn't have all my weight right there because then I could wear smaller clothes. What is the point of wishing that? I've literally had this like stomach thing my whole life. Like, I've just had a belly my whole life. So stop wishing that it wasn't the case, right?
Where your defense mechanism is the whole tie off.
I do like to tie things around my waist.
Every time you ever see her in life.
Yeah, I usually have something tied around my waist. Yeah, but
honestly makes you better.
I don't mind. I don't care what other people think. Because I feel better.
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy taught me that.
I feel better. I like it. So there you go.
Design thing.
It's
kind of like one of those things.
Mom said agreeing with Richard. I know.
I think stripes are slimming when they're really kind of you want to do something opposite.
We wear different sizes depending on the brand. I may fit a large in one brand and have to wear extra large in another. Yeah.
Hey.
So Yeah.
When I'm right.
So that's just what I've really got. Yeah, Mary T said we can't fight DNA. Exactly. I've just come to the conclusion, no matter how much I weigh, a lot of my weight is probably still going to just reside in my stomach, meaning I may never get into a size 10 or a size 8. Like, all I wanted for so long was to wear single digit size pants. Why? What award am I going to win once I finally get into single digit size pants? Who is keeping track of that? Literally no one but me.
You got to understand what you were fighting against, though. It's like Cosmopolitan, Vogue, like TV and movies, marketing, production, everything is pushing you.
That comparison is the thief of joy.
Everything is dumping on you what you're supposed to look like. Your size, your shape, your weight, your height, your shoe size. So like we have to fight all of that noise and still maintain some kind of sense of reality in our brain. I guess we're asking the impossible, but it's possible.
Yeah, and that's just what I've realized. Like, who's giving you a prize for losing weight the fastest, losing the most weight, wearing the smallest size clothes?
If you need me to, I will.
Who's congratulating you for that? Because it's not. It never lasts, right? For me, it didn't. And so my goal, like weight-wise, was just to lose 20 pounds of fat this year. Like 20 pounds a year. I see YouTube videos how I lost 20 pounds in 30 days. What? Like I'm in it for the year.
It's about your want.
Because once again, whether I lose 20 pounds in 30 days or in a year, what will the difference be, right? The difference will be one of those ways I probably starved and restricted myself and was really sad about it. And the other way was I integrated it into my everyday life, and it was just a natural result of the actions that I've been taking, you know? And so that's really where I've just gotten away. Like, I just take the drama out. Like, it's not a race.
Save the drama.
It's not for your llama. It's not it's just not a race. There's no prize at the end. No one's going to be like, oh my gosh, you weigh 160 pounds now. You're such a better person. No one's standing around saying that. They think you're a better person now. You know, like, you're the only person that thinks you'll be a better person when you get to your goal weight. Nobody else thinks that. Also, that is leading into the title of my low carb cruise talk. If you hate yourself then, you'll hate yourself then. Like, I'll go more into it on the cruise.
Look at you.
But I'm just saying.
Teaser. Yeah. Make me buy a ticket just to see where this goes.
If I wasn't already going, I'd be going. So, no. Brianna said, I feel bad for the younger kids with all the picture editing. Nothing's realistic. Yeah, these filters are nuts. And now they got the filters where you can cover your eye and it can tell. Like, normally you cover your eye and it still have an eyelash because it could just recognize your face, but whenever you put your hand over it, it couldn't recognize it. Now they've gotten good enough to where they can tell what's your face and what's not.
All you young people in your stuffs.
It's crazy.
I have no idea.
D said, I gained weight in my face first, which is the most annoying to me, but probably best for me, or else I wouldn't try hard to lose weight. Just take pics from the neck up. I know, right? I was looking
at constant reminder, I think.
I was looking at that. I actually thought that today because I'm at a place where my face is larger than it typically is. And I was on the treadmill. I was on the treadmill today at the gym. And
someone said it.
No, I wasn't like the TV wasn't on, but the TV was at the top of the treadmill. So I saw myself in the reflection. And I was just like, man, wonder when my face is going to go back down. Like, it was just literally like, my face is larger than it typically is. Wonder when that's going to go down. Like, but it wasn't like, oh, I can't believe my face is still this big. I've been trying for so long. I've just really removed the like, I'll be on the lookout for when that happens. You know, like,
well,
it's just
your confidence in doing all of that is because you're still walking the path.
Of the actions. Your confidence, all of your thoughts are because, like, your thoughts drive your feelings. And so I am not upset about what my face looks like because I feel good about myself because I'm not having negative thoughts about, like, why is your face so big? Your face is so much larger than it used to be. I'm just like, no, it'll happen when it happens. Well, the same thing with the scale. It's been the same way. It'll go down. It's just a feedback machine. The mirror is a feedback machine, you guys. Like, it's not even real. Like, the mirror.
Also, your actions as well.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you're walking the path, like you're still eating what you're supposed to eat, you're exercising regularly, like you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. So that gives you a mountain of confidence to know that the scale is a temporary thing, and the mirror is also a temporary thing.
Good morning, y'all. Holly said, good morning, Whack Fam. Hi, Holly. I missed you. Ear hustling while I'm meal prepping.
J-Dog in the house.
Yeah, like, and you know the mirror's fake because you can look at yourself. I literally have a mirror that I look into in our bedroom and I see one thing. And then I also have another mirror on the wall this way. And so I'll turn my head and look at myself from the side. And it's a completely different thing. I'm like, what? Like, which one of these do I choose to believe? And which one's going to make me feel better about myself? You know, like, it's just all fake. Why do you scratch your daddy's face like that? He's so cute. Yeah, exactly. Mary T said, you work out regularly, you eat mindfully and healthily. Yeah, why chase a weight or size? Maybe that's just what your size is. Isn't health the point? Thank you.
I think that's
Isn't health
I think
the point?
You've hit the nail on the head,
That's
Mary
exactly.
T. That's the whole point.
That's what I'm just trying to, like, that's what I think this whole keto journey or whatever journey, like, that's what I've really tried to get to my whole life. Like, what if I never lost a single other pound? What if my clothes never went down another size? Would I still be eating the way I'm eating and living the way I'm living? And the answer is yes. That's why... You know, that's why I feel like a lot of people can get encouragement from the, like, I want to lose X number of pounds. That doesn't encourage me. That doesn't make me feel like striving to see a number or a number of pounds lost. That's never been motivating enough because guess what? I've gotten to those numbers and then I've gained it all back. So it's just like that clearly was never the thing, right? What was the thing is the habits that I'm building. Like the fact that like I love walking 10,000 steps a day. I love eating the food that I'm eating and working out the amount that I'm working out, right? I could literally do this forever. And that's the point.
Oh, look at you. That's so cute.
Yeah.
I love everything you just said.
Thank you so much for loving everything I just said. What Hoofman said, for years I let my thoughts limit me. No more. I'm 57 and have a lot of catching up on life to do. Yes, and trust me, I've been trying to live live life large. I know, Miss River Kayak. Like that's what I'm just saying.
Miss Bike 50 miles on a whim.
Exactly. So it's just like like there's nothing stopping you from being the person you want to be right now.
That's amazing, guys.
That's what I had to get to. But that's one of the things. But like one of the ways that I sum up everything that we talked about is just take the drama out of it. Just take the drama out of it. Like just, it is what it is. And like, sometimes you're going to be frustrated and annoyed and angry, but like step back from that and be like, I get it. I understand. Like we do this all the time, but we have our like primitive lower self and we have our higher self, right? Like humans have a prefrontal cortex. That is what separates us from the animals. That is what allows us to assess our own thoughts and then think something differently, right? Other animals are like, noise, run. Other animals don't question their instincts. Other animals don't question their thoughts. Humanity, like we're the only beings that can do that, right? And so that's what you kind of have to do is realize when you're having those impulses of like, oh, this sucks. Oh, I should be able to be this way. Oh, I'm frustrated. I just want to eat everything. Oh, this isn't fair. Like when you have those thoughts are going to come up, but then just take a step back and be like, I can totally see why you're saying that. This is some garbage right now, but you know what your goals are. So let's just take the drama out of it and continue on our path, right? And so that's what I'm working on doing.
And you're doing a great
Jeremy West said, spot on, Mary T. I try, but I'll never be a small guy or tall or whatever. Yes, I am who I am. Exactly. And that makes me unique. I love that. Samesies, right? And that's just how I feel. So Hookman said, I think that would be a great topic for your talk on the cruise. Thanks. Now I just need to make a damn presentation. Like I need some slides to go.
You were so cute. You got this.
Yeah. Mary T said, I said it before, it's DNA. Yeah, my DNA is a girl with no butt and a large waist. Others have a butt and a small waist. Some have blue eyes, some have brown eyes. Yeah, I mean, my sister has thick, muscular legs, and I have thick, fatty legs. Like when I lose weight, my thighs get slimmer. When she loses weight, her stomach, her thighs remain like a thick size. And I'm just like, why does she have like normal looking thighs in mine? And what's normal looking, right? But it's just like, that's not the way my body's set up. It's just not. Like, it's just not. Just stop trying to fight against reality. Stop wishing that things weren't the way they actually are. You have to actually stop looking at my thighs.
I'm quite satisfied. You
know and so that's just really what I've come to. It's just like there's literally using all your mental energy wishing things were different is just not the best use of it.
I completely agree.
You could take that same energy and focus it on the things you can control and the things that are real, right? And so that's where we are. We got a busy day today. So we're going to the taping. We have a taping today. My goal is normally a day like today when I've weighed the same thing for 4 days in a row, I'd have been like, screw it, the tapings today, I'm gonna eat all the things because clearly it doesn't matter anyway.
Or you're not gonna eat any of the
things because I gotta push through to that lower number. Exactly. I'm gonna super restrict myself. Now I'm just like, what is my plan for the day? Have a high protein lunch. That'll be satisfying. And then if there's anything at the taping that I want to eat, I can eat one there and bring one home for dinner. That's it. And so everything there is available to me for one to have there and one to bring home.
Look at you.
And I'll just see if there's anything I want there. And if there is, I will eat one and take one home. If there's not, I won't. And then when I come home, I already have things that I could eat for dinner. Oh, you know what? There wasn't really anything there I like. Don't worry, I got steak. So that is really
that's a great fallback right there.
Yeah, that's just really where I am right now.
I'll count that as a win.
Yeah. So hopefully it's sunny where you are. Hopefully the temperature is acting like it got some sense where you are. We may or may not be here on Wednesday. We might have a work thing, but I'll post in the group if not.
Keep you heavily informed.
Keep you abreast. Yes. Okay, everyone. Have a great day.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.